How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Toilet Talk. Oh, jeez. No, come on. Stay. I'm actually sitting on the toilet right now with the lid obviously closed down. I mean, I'm not gonna... Yeah. This is Toilet Talk, where you come and listen to me ramble about random things. So today I'm going to be discussing something that's always been on my mind for as long as I can think of. So I'm going to be talking about a theory, if you will, of attractiveness that I've kind of put together in my years of experience. I've thought about this particular instance quite a bit growing up, and really today I'm just talking about it for the first time publicly with anyone else. So, here goes the theory. Now let me start you off with a little bit of a story. There's a man that sees a woman. The man really likes the girl, and he wants to ask her out and whatnot, because he likes her. So he finds out a little bit more about who she is. Maybe overhears her name at a store or a restaurant, figures out what her name is, and then Facebooks that name. He eventually shifts through so many other people of the same name and finally finds that girl from her profile picture. And then finally he starts messaging her and talking to her. Now this other girl has seen this guy around and she kind of likes him. And they start talking and whatnot. The guy asks her on a date and they start dating. Eventually the guy surprises the girl with flowers just as a good gesture because they like each other. Because that's what people do when they like each other. They give each other flowers, I guess, with that kind of relationship thing. Yeah. So that's all honky-dory in the neighborhood. But here's the catch. This guy is super attractive. He's very manly. Picture like a Disney prince or something along the lines. Smart, handsome, charming, you know the gist. So we have our Prince Charming in the story that I just told you, and everything works out. They start dating, happily ever after, yada yada yada, that whole thing. Now here's the twist. Picture that same scenario, whatever. Picture that same story that I just told you with this guy. Yeah, I know, I kind of like using this guy. He's funny, and he's smelly, I think, in one of the videos, but yeah, he's a fun guy. And he looks really derpy. So to recap, I'll start telling a similar story, but picture it with this guy instead. Boy sees girl. Guy sees girl. Guy really likes girl. Guy starts following girl. Guy finally figures out girl's name. Guy finds her on Facebook and starts talking to her. Girl remembers guy, and then politely tells him to no. So this story that I just told you is pretty much exactly the same as the first story I told you, except you have this guy over that guy. The catch is that this guy is prettier than that guy. Now why is it that the same scenario, the same romantic story, if you will, of the beginning of a relationship is immediately put down just because this guy started to inquire more about this girl that he liked, versus this guy who did the exact same thing as this guy, like creepy stalkiness kind of thing, if you will, if you consider it like that. Except this guy looks better than that guy. I'm not sure if it's just a female thing, but the stories are the same. They both stalked this girl and found her on Facebook, but the girl was okay with that guy than that guy. If someone were to show up at your house and sing you a song in the middle of the night, romantic song and whatnot, full moon, flowers and everything, but he looked like this guy, you would probably feel a little bit scared. But if it was someone like this guy, then you'd be perfectly fine. You'd find it romantic if you were a girl. Or if you're gay, it's whatever, man, it's cool. And I guess the opposite could be said about guys. If an attractive girl wanted to stalk you and find out more about you compared to a less than attractive girl in your eyes, you'd probably feel the same way. But why is it that we think of it that way? I mean, again, as I said like 3 times before, it's the exact same thing. So why do we base all of these emotions, these romantic feelings, these feelings of attractiveness, there we go. God, that took me forever. Feelings of attractiveness towards someone more attractive versus someone that's less attractive, just based on their looks. This nice guy could be a smoker, and this other guy could be a puppy enthusiast that takes care of puppies all day, every day, or something. I don't know. I mean, you could try giving this guy a chance, but the thought of him stalking you and trying to find out more about you is a little bit off-putting, versus someone that is more attractive in your eyes that's trying to stalk you and wants to find out more about you is a little bit more okay. I guess it's just a human nature trait thing that we just gravitate towards more attractive people, at least within our own eyes. So to be fair, I might say that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but that's kind of a cliche thing to say nowadays. I don't know, just food for thought for you. It's interesting how we humans just generally accept prettier things versus things that aren't as pretty. It says a lot about the human race, actually. I don't know, just some random things I've always thought of. It's one of the many things that I think of. So give it some thought. Why do you think that is? Have you ever had an experience like that? Have you ever thought this? Do you think that this is true for you as well, or maybe not so much? But hey, that's just really my theory on the matter. Maybe you have a similar theory. If you do, let me know in the comments below. It's the internet. Don't worry, nobody will know it's you. And I guess, with that small food for thought, yummy, I will end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Toilet Talk. This has been another exciting topic on Toilet Talk. Just random things I think about on my daily drives, I suppose, or daily walks, or whatever I do. Just random thoughts that pop in my head. It's all me. Can you believe that? And with that, I will see you in the next video. See you later.